Now, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, thou shalt hear the word of my mouth, and warn them from me.
Have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather expose them.
Coming to you from an undisclosed location in Middle Tennessee and examining current events from a biblical perspective, this is Bible News Radio with your hosts, Randall and Stacy Harp.
Okay, hey everybody. Are you going to play music? No. I thought you were going to. Well, anyway, hey.
You didn't ask me to.
Yes, I did.
Sure?
Yeah, I did. Oh, well, whatever. It's all right. Hey everybody. It is me, Stacy Lynn Harp, your sweet, lovable host here at Bible News Radio, coming to you live this afternoon. It is July 24th, 2019. Can you believe it's the 24th already of July? It's absolutely crazy, you know, how fast this summer has gone. Anyway, I am no longer doing my show during the day, but today I decided I want to do a special show, just a little show, a short show, hopefully no longer than a half hour, to let you know about some very important information that you need to know about in case you haven't. Now, I know a lot of you watch our show during the weekend, and if you're one of those people, hey, hello people. Anyway, so here's the thing. Usually our show is 8 p.m. Central Time on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. So make sure that you mark your calendars for that, people, and come back on Friday night at 8 o'clock and Saturday at 8 and Sunday at 8. And of course, if you can't come back during those times, you can also watch the archive. We are broadcasting over on periscope.tv/Bible News Radio, youtube.com/Bible News Radio. And today we are actually over on my personal Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Stacy Lynn Harp MS. Okay. So you can go there anytime and you can learn more about the, specific issues having to do with my personal life over on our Facebook page. But we also have Bible News Radio Facebook page as well that you can go and watch the show at anytime, any day. Archives, it's all free. Yeah, it is. Or you can just go to BibleNewsRadio.com, people. Yeah, you can. And you can go there and you can learn stuff. So, but as you guys know, one of the things that I do as a side gig is I sell Legal Shield protection and also identity theft protection. And so one of the things that I've actually become very acquainted with in the last year as I've been studying the issue of identity theft is how rampant it really is. I mean, it's huge. And not just identity theft, but also breaches and what goes on in a data breach. And so in 2017, you may recall a couple years ago, that Equifax had a massive data breach. And, I have to be honest and say that this is something for me that when it came out, I kind of like, whatever, I mean, I seriously didn't think about it because I wasn't really in that world, but now that for over a year now, I have studied identity theft and I have actually tracked identity theft very, very closely for the last year by not only looking at industry reports on the issue, but also looking at news that comes in every single day in my email account with the alert identity theft. It's huge. It is a huge, huge issue. And the truth is that you have probably been the victim of a breach. In fact, you were probably a victim of the Equifax breach. So what I wanted to tell you today is how you can find out. How you can find out. So the first thing I want to let you know is I want you to go over to, write down this, screenshot it, share it out, whatever it is you want to do. I want you to go to this website. It's EquifaxBreachSettlement.com. Right there you can see my beloved man, Bareface, who's doing my producing today, as always. He actually pulled up he's putting up this website for you. If you go to EquifaxBreachSettlement.com, you're going to learn a little bit about this. And what I'm going to tell you is that you have some options. And so what I want to do is I want you to be aware of these things. So first thing it'll say is, in September 2017, Equifax announced it experienced a data breach which impacted the personal information of approximately 147 million people. A federal court is considering a proposed class action settlement submitted on July 22nd, 2019, that, if approved by the court, would resolve the lawsuits brought by consumers after the data breach. Okay. Equifax denies any wrongdoing, and no judgment or finding of wrongdoing has been made. However, with that said, even though they deny any wrongdoing, they were hacked, clearly. And the way for you to find out if you were hacked is to go to that website, EquifaxBreachSettlement.com, and scroll down to the bottom of the page where it says find out if your information was impacted. So you can find out if you're eligible to make a claim. That's what you have to do. You have to click that green button that says find out if your information was impacted. And once you do that, it will take you to another page, and it will say check your eligibility on that. And then it will ask for your last name and believe it or not, the last 6 digits of your social security number. So not your last 4 digits, but your last 6. So they're getting a little bit smarter there. Because as you know, the last 4 of your social can be easily stolen by anybody because you use it everywhere. So once you check your eligibility on that page, then it will take you to some solutions for you where you have to ask, you have the choice to whether or not you want to get free credit monitoring through Equifax or a $125 cash payment. And this is what it says. You can get free credit monitoring services, or if you already have credit monitoring services, like say with me, ID Shield, then you can request a $125 cash payment. And then it says here, at least 4 years of 3-bureau credit monitoring offered through Experian. You can also get up to 6 more years of free 1-bureau credit monitoring through Equifax. If you already have credit monitoring services, that will continue for at least 6 more months. You may be eligible for a cash payment of $125. So now I don't know about you guys, but well, let me just keep going. Okay, so the other thing it will ask you is it will give you an opportunity to reveal if you have other cash payments coming to you. You may be eligible for up to $20,000 if you can document any time that you spent remedying your fraud, identity theft, or other misuse of your personal information, out-of-pocket losses resulting in the data breach, or up to 25% of the cost of Equifax credit or identity monitoring products you paid for in the year before the data breach announcement. And then it says number 3, free identity restoration services. You are eligible for at least 7 years of free assisted identity restoration services to help you remedy the effects of identity theft and fraud. So again, the website to go to is EquifaxBreachSettlement.com. Now, I did this, and it literally took me 2 minutes to do it, okay? I mean, so it's not going to take you long. You just go in there, you put your last name, put the last 6 numbers of your social security number, and then fill out the form and find out if you're eligible. Now, I'm going to tell you what I did and what I recommend, okay? And yes, I'm going to be forthright because this is my show, and I happen to sell identity theft protection services that are way better, and in fact, they're the best on the market than what Equifax is offering you. So what I would recommend is take the $125 and then come and sign up with me for ID Shield and get protected. And the reason why ID Shield is way better than what Equifax is offering you guys is because we monitor a gazillion things, and I'm going to take the time to let you know what that is. Basically, all Equifax is doing is they are encouraging people to get a free copy of your credit report, which we all can do, right? You can contact Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion to get that, and you should. You definitely should be getting that at the very least, even if you never sign up for identity theft protection. because you need to know what's on there. And I'm going to tell you something. With my own service, I just upgraded to our 3 bureau monitoring service, which includes, monitoring of all 3 of these bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. I actually didn't know that I had something on one of my credit reports for 6 years that was impacting my thing. I had no idea. Why? Because I'm one of the millions who never check all 3. I check one and I'm like, oh, okay, things are good. But here's the thing. The other thing that they will recommend is they'll recommend you putting a freeze on your credit report. And all that does, you guys, is it doesn't let somebody apply for credit for you. That's all it does. It freezes it. And here's the thing. In the event that, let's say something, you need your credit and an emergency or something, what they don't tell you is it costs you money to unfreeze it. You have to actually call somebody up sometime and go, by the way, can I get my thing unfrozen so I can use it? It's highly inconvenient. The other thing that they recommend is placing a fraud alert on your credit report. Okay, that's all fine and good. That's nice. It's a good thing, but it's not enough. It's just not enough. And that's basically all they're doing. I mean, really, if you think about it, Equifax, they only think you're worth $125. I mean, really. And I don't know about you, but my identity, my personal identifying information, my value is way worth more than $125. The assets alone I have, even my car, which is 13 years old, is worth way more than $125. So I recommend our identity theft protection. And I'm just going to tell you what ID Shield is in the event that you're not familiar and you happen to be new to my show. I want to let you know that we have like the number one, I think, identity theft protection and restoration service around. It's world class. Kim Commando cited it, and she's America's digital goddess, in case you didn't know that. She cited this as her pick. Okay, so that says something. Somebody who's in the digital world, cites us, ID Shield, as their pick to get. And it's super affordable. And in fact, it's actually way more affordable than even Equifax is. They will offer you their services, but what they offer you, if you compare what they're offering with what ID Shield gives you, even on our lower end, or our one bureau monitoring, you get way more with what we offer than what Equifax does. And you got to think about this too. Just think about this. They're offering you free service, right? Why? I'll tell you why. Because they know you need it. That's why. So don't go, oh, I'm not one of these people that I need this service. Well, I can just get this for free. Well, you could, but you're not going to get everything you need. And you may actually end up with a headache, to be honest with you, especially if something does happen. So let me just go through what ID Shield offers first. We have 2 plans. We have a 1 bureau plan. Randall's got that there. And I know you might not be able to read it, but I'm just going to go through this really fast. On our 1 bureau plan, this actually covers 1 bureau. That's pretty clear. And on it, we have instant hard credit inquiry alerts, investment account number monitoring, which, by the way, I can tell you, some of my friends who do investing, they're like, that right there alone is one reason to get it. New application alerts via the Social Security number or your PII number in the event that you are like in a different country. Username and password monitoring, which is a big deal. Trust me on that. Enhanced sex offender monitoring alerts, which I don't know about you, but I actually like that, because now, every time I have is showing that on the screen, Randall. Every time I know a sex offender is registered in my area now, I will be alerted right there on my phone. So there's that. There is a protection policy for $25,000. Again, this is our 1 bureau monitoring alert. $25,000, you guys. In the event that something happens, you got to take it out of your own pocket. That policy is there to protect you. Plus, it's unlimited consultation. Okay, so that's absolutely free. Medical data reporting consultation, mother's maiden name monitoring, NPI monitoring on the dark web. And I'm going to show you a couple of those things in a little bit. solicitation reduction links, and then I'm going to skip down because there's some blanks there. Username and password breach scan, which, by the way, when I first signed up for this, I got 15 of those. I found 15. I was like, oh my gosh, I got to go and change my passwords. Public records monitoring, unlimited service guarantee, monthly credit score tracker, social media monitoring, which, by the way, in the event if you're a parent and you happen to have children who are online and you can't track everything that they do, in the event that you are tracking their social media with this, what I can tell you is that this is a really good way to find out if anybody's being inappropriate with them, because it will track stuff like that. So that's, for that alone, it's worth it there if you have children. Court records monitoring, paid, and that one's not covered in the number one. Address change verification. How many of you guys know how easy it is to change your address and nobody would ever know it? Well, guess what? With our service, it monitors that. Equifax doesn't monitor that, just so you know. At least I don't believe they do. But yeah, you can go in and you can change somebody's name, your address, and never know about it. All of a sudden you'll be like, hey, where's all my mail? But if that happens, this will alert you to your address change monitoring. Also, internet dark web monitoring, which is a massive, big, huge issue these days, you guys. Identity theft or identity threat alerts, mobile app. We have a great mobile app. Auto monitoring, consultation on any cybersecurity topic, sex offender consultation, data breach notifications, lost wallet consultation, comprehensive restoration, live member support, and 24/7 emergency assistance. That is all covered under the One Bureau. And if you're an individual, all the One Bureau costs you every month is $9.95. That's it for an individual. For a family, if you have a family with children, 8 children, I believe it's maybe 10. I think it's 8 to 10 children with our service, One Bureau, it's $24.95 a month. You cover your whole family for that One Bureau with just slightly more than what Equifax will cover you for one person. And you get all this stuff and a Radical mobile app. Okay, with the 3 Bureau monitoring, you get all this other stuff. Yes, ID Shield is a product and partner with Legal Shield. Yes, it is. And you need it if you don't have it. If you have it, you're already doing great because you got the best one out there. Okay, so the 3 Bureau monitoring is something brand new that we just launched. And what this is, you guys, I'm going to tell you there are proprietary features to our monitoring with this. You don't have to show this if you don't want. I'm going to read you right from our brochure. It says here, username, password, credentials monitoring helps prevent against takeovers of your social, financial, and other online accounts by monitoring the internet, dark web, and deep web. You'll receive an alert if we find that any of your username password combinations have been exposed, so that you can change your password so that you can expose that account. In fact, Randall's going to put this up right now for you if you want. That will work because that's actually what that is. I got 2 this week. Just 2 alone this week. This one's for my stacyharp@gmail account. I got that one and I got another one just this week. So I changed my password because, I didn't know. We also have auto monitoring. Again, this is a proprietary feature of ID Shield. And what this does is provides members with monitoring services directly on the effective date of the plan, using the member's full social security number, name, address, and date of birth, provided at the time of enrollment, all that. So you get auto monitoring, again, a proprietary feature of our service. Unlimited consultation, which you don't get with these other services. You don't have, it says here you don't have to have an issue to consult with an identity theft specialist. They are available to advise you on the best practices on any identity-related issue. And I can attest to that. I've called them numerous times. They actually have a history of your calls in the app, and they have shown me, what to do. And so, in some cases, it wasn't just for me changing a password, because there's data breaches every day, you guys. Full comprehensive restoration. We are the only company, Legal Shield is, ID Shield, we're the only company with licensed private investigators taking care of the issue. Okay? This is what it says. If compromised, the investigator will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to resolve the issue by working with the appropriate government agencies, financial institutions, credit bureaus, and collection agencies. I can tell you, having sold this product for a year and signed up almost, I don't know, between 40 and 60 people, I don't know the exact number, but quite a few people, that of the people I've signed up, a number of them have actually had to deal with this, which is why they're like, this alone is another reason to get it, because you get the restoration. It's completely included. Other places, which shall rename nameless people, yeah, they should. They don't do that for you. You end up doing it. We have an unlimited service guarantee as well. And with the 3-bureau plan, which is our brand new plan, we offer a $1 million protection policy that covers actual costs incurred as a result of identity theft. So in other words, if somebody steals your identity, you have to travel somewhere to prove who you are or whatever expenses you incur, we're going to cover up to $1 million on our 3-bureau plan, which is awesome. It's completely awesome. I mean, hopefully you'll never have to use it, honestly. Hopefully you never have to use any type of insurance, your health insurance, your car insurance, your homeowner's insurance. But if you have it, this is a great thing to get. And all it costs for, the investment of $14.95 a month for one person, that's all it costs to invest in your protection there, is for the 3-bureau monitoring. So it's $9.95 for 1 bureau, $14.95 for the 3-bureau monitoring, so only $5 more for the 3-bureau. And it's $29.95 to protect your whole family with the 3-bureau monitoring, which is, to me, an investment not only in your sanity, but in a great product that has never been breached and has never had any problems, and is, like I said, recommended by Kim Komando, the America's Digital Goddess, as the #1 place to use for your comprehensive restoration. So I want to let you know that that is an option. And if this is something that you think you want to sign up with today, then get in touch with me. I can tell you where to go. You can contact me directly by either emailing me or going to BibleNewsRadio.com, or you can actually go directly to my own website, which is bit.ly / is it down there in the thing? It probably is. Yes. / LOJ.
Right now.
Is that right? 2019. There it is right there. So bit.ly / LOJ 2019. You can go over there to my website. You can click through. You can ask for a consultation with me, or you can just sign up for it through my website there. I would prefer you contact me directly, though, because it's easier for me to do it than you do it through the website. So if you came in late, let me tell you, the way for you to find out if you were a victim of the Equifax data breach like I was, if you were breached and you're eligible for a $125 payout there, because that's all they think you're worth, then you can go to EquifaxBreachSettlement.com. That's EquifaxBreachSettlement.com, people. And then you can scroll down to the bottom of the page. You click that button that says find out if your information was impacted. If it is, put in your info and then file a claim. All right. And I know some of you in here already did that, and I'm happy about that. So, and Raquel, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm glad you did. You have Legal Shield. That's awesome. And I'm glad you filed your claim. That's good. So, Randall, do you have any comments or questions or anything before I leave? Does anybody have any questions or comments before I sign off with this? I feel like this is a special news alert. Dun, 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 dun. But I already know. I'm going to call probably most of my members already. I'm going to call most of them and say, you need to do this, just in case you haven't done it. At the very least, you can get your get the $125, $250 if it's your whole family is impacted. Well, husband and wife anyway. All right, let's see here. Look, somebody just texted me, so let me see if that's a question. I will check my message, people. Let's see, log in here. Sean, Gina, anybody in the chat room over there have any questions? see what it says here. All right. Hello, Danielle. Okay. Okay, good. All right. Well, in that case, if nobody has any questions, then do me a favor, share this out so other people can learn about it. And if you have not yet done that, check it out. And those of you who already have your identity theft protection services, good for you. Keep it up. Tell everybody that they need to get it, and you can refer them to me if you want. Or you can refer them to yourself if you happen to be one of my associates, which that would be a good idea, people. If you're an associate, you should be telling people about it. But if you're not and you want to let me tell them, then I'd be more than happy to do that. Okay? So don't forget, Friday night, 8 p.m. Central Time is our show, Bible News Radio. We will be back it's like in 2 days, right? So I hope you have a good rest of your week. And if you want to follow me for great bird footage and behind the scenes info on my new, what do you call it? I just got to share this. This is just something personal. Yeah, I started at noon, like I said. You are a half hour late. Anyway, yeah, so yesterday, a friend of mine at the gym, we were like, let's weightlift. Yeah, we did. And so, yeah, because I've always had a goal. I'm just going to tell you what my goal is. My goal has always been to be able to do a pull-up. I'm a girl, okay, and I've never been able to do a pull-up. I don't care how long I've tried. I just haven't been. And I thought, you know what? I'm 50. It's time. It's time to train, you know? It's time to train to do a pull-up. So yesterday, this new friend of mine and I, we were at my gym and her gym, or our gym, and she took me through all of my weightlifting, all the weightlifting machines. I'm just going to tell you, by the end of like yesterday afternoon, I was so sore. I couldn't even move. I could not move. I was like, oh my gosh, I must be 100. So if you want to follow my journey, you can follow me over on my Instagram my Instagram channel. Stacy.lynn.harp over on Instagram. That's kind of my more personal, goofy side of life. You can just follow me over there if you want. So, all right, that's it, people. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and get protected. Get your money. Okay? Talk to you later. I don't know yet if we're going off or not, but I think we are, right? Yeah, okay.